Of course I got invocations. 9 of them to be exact. Decided to spice things up. Put a bogus title essentially. But anyways, let's continue with the recap with 8 invoked macabres. Sweet, sweet card. And then to conclude the short printed secret rares, 12 Omega Summons. I'd probably trade them all for Invocation. Hands down. No questions asked. Alright, let's move along to the Predaplant stuff. Secret Rare. We're still keeping with Secret Rares. Got 36 Clammy Dosandus. Right there. All 36. 33 Drosophilum Hydras. Okay, and then 31 Spinodiones. Moving on to their fusion, we have 34 Chimeraphlesias. Oh, one more. Not so obvious, but also Predaplant fusion. Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon. Oh, this was one greedy son of a gun, because I got 37 of them right here. 37. And 35 Predaponics. Fluffo stuff. 22 Octopus. 23 Krakens. And 29 Tigers. So this archetype seemed to be had printed less, but not to the extent of the invoke stuff. Speaking of invoke stuff, we are now at the invoked cards, obviously. We got 39. Yeah, that's right, 39 Caligas. 37 Cositis. Loads and loads of this guy. 39 Elysiums. Keep going. Okay. Now this guy's interesting, because I only got 24 Megalonicas. So it was printed less, but it's just a vanilla fusion beater, nothing special. So not a huge loss. That only got 1 per box. 42 Purgatrios. Yeah, look at that. They went crazy with this guy. And then to finish it, we have 35 Raijins. As for the spells, Book of the Law, 30 copies. And then only 27 Magical Meltdowns. So it seems like they got printed slightly less, but not to the extent of Invocation, Macabre, and Omega Summon. That completes the secrets. Now moving on to the supers. I got 63 Alistairs. So nothing funny. They didn't do any funny business with the ratios of Alistair. We're looking at about 2 to 3 copies per box. 50 Elemental Hero Prismas. 60 of the Homunculus. 48 King of the Swamp. Even though it was reprinted already, not bad to have it hollow. Lone Fire Blossoms, we got 56 of these. 56. And Summer the Monk. I'm not going to show them all here, but I got 55 of them. Take my word for it. Summer Illusions, 43. Seems like a shorter print run, but I don't think anyone would mind. Hell, you could do like one per case. I could care less. That would have been sweet. You know, short print the bad cards. Although I think no. I'm thinking Magical Scientist. Forget it. I don't think this card was ever good. 63 Performer Pal Trump Witch. Yay! So much Trump. Edge Imp stuff. 60 of each. 60 chains and 60 sabers. Fluffle stuff. Only 47 docs. They only gave us 47. Well, excuse me. They give, I believe they had a shorter print run of Man's Best Friend. Thanks a lot, Konami. 56 owls. And 57 penguins. I mean, come on, man. Couldn't it be 55? You know, 55, 56, or whatever. Now as for the fusions. Oh, at least they didn't do us dirty with the sheeps. 59 sheeps. And the scheduled wolves. 65 of these guys. 65 wolves. Now let's look at the Predaplant super rare monsters. Only 42 fly traps. Maybe because this was originally printed as a rare or something. That might have been the reasoning for to make this rarer than the other stuff. But only Konami would know. 57. Is that right? Yeah, 57 Nepenthes. And only 47 of the Terrapenthes. $64 of the Ciracinians. And 62 of the Squid Joceras. Moving on to the spells. I got 62 of the Pfeiffer Fusions. Oh, what was that? Don't tell me. Oh man, that's a little... that's okay. That's not so bad. It's not as bad as Pokemon cards, that's for sure. That little mark there, then you could get a ultra rare card, and that pattern would be on the top of the card, the bottom. Yeah, their print run is just not as good as Yu-Gi-Oh! 61 Fusion Conscriptions. And for Fusion Recovery, they did a shorter print run of these in the set, I believe, because I only got 43 of them. Right, 43. We got 61, and then 62 of the Pfeiffer Fusions. So that's pretty big. That's a pretty big gap. It's like a 20 card. There's a 20 card difference. Fusion Substitute, 65. Instant Fusion. Another sweet. This set had a lot of nice reprints. And the rarities, in terms of like reprinting ultras, supers, they did a pretty nice job with that too. Anyways, 66 of these. 66. They definitely had a message to all the people that were hoarding the common copies of these. It's like, oh, we're just gonna flood the market with instant fusions. Polymerization. Sweet alternate arch. I got 60 of them. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, because the place that I had from the Yugi pack is now. Well, I don't think so. I don't think they'll devalue that hard. Those are original, okay? Original, first edition polymerization, duelist pack Yugi. But yeah, this is a nice thing. This is a nice thing they did. I wish they did it in the legendary decks, but doing it here is fine too. Alright, moving on. 62 battle fusions. Only 45 Mark of the Rose. Used to be Ultra Rare. Preda pruning. 60 of them. Take my word for it. I got 60 of these. It's nothing spectacular. 60 of them. 64 refusions. Yeah. 65 branches. And 67 miracle fertilizers. Another sweet reprint for plant archetype users. Obviously goes with the predator plants, but for those who don't play with predator plants, that's nice. 61 super solar nutrients. There we go. 64 Tor vendors. And let's go. Fusion Gate. 50 copies. Also a nice reprint. Moving on to your traps. First up is Fusion Reserve, 46. 46. Marco the Rose only got 45. I see what they did. These used to be ultras. Fine. You want to do a smaller print run? Fine. Grisalia Prisons, we have 58 of them. Phoenix Wing Blast. This is also a nice reprint. Let me get the other ones. 59 of them. Paradox Fusions. 66. Yeah, a lot of Paradox Fusions. That was... they reprinted a super rare. Okay. It's nothing new. It's just... I always find it weird. You're reprinting a card in the same rarity. Okay. And to complete this recap, we have 66 Predaplant as well. Predaplanet, excuse me. Let's grab that here. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy. Out of 2 cases. This is the main stuff right here. 9 Invocations and 8 Macabas. 12 Omega Summons. Whatevers. Alright, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more openings.